We got the trading winner behind me, and you know what that means. Today, we are once again going for the titanium white octane. 1,000 very rare items, 200 trade-ups, then all the way to black market. If you're new here or haven't done any trade-ups yourself, this actually costs about 30,000 credits to do. So if you could just do me a favor of dropping a like, subscribing down below to join the Pixel Army, join us on the road to 1 million subscribers, and why not use code Pixel Army in the Rocket League item shop, as it supports me and allows me to make insane videos like this one. With that being said, grab some food and drink, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I spoke recently in a pick a clip video. You should go and check it out. I think it might have been yesterday at the time of uploading this one, about the possibility of doing live streams on YouTube. So obviously I haven't uploaded it yet, so I don't know your response to that suggestion. But I do feel like a very rare trade-up session like this would lend itself perfectly to a video on YouTube, a live stream on YouTube, because a lot of the times with these trade-up sessions, I get to the point where I'm like, you know what? I just want to get some good luck for you. I've had a good chat. I've had a natter, and we just want to get something good. Whereas live streams, I do just think with something like trade-ups and crate openings, even tournaments, to be honest, other than gameplay highlights, which are brilliantly, edited and funny, and the pacing is great, I feel like every single format of the rest of my videos would work really well, other than blind trading, on a live stream. And I think then having the instant interaction would just be another level. We got a Fennec. That is my 21st Fennec in the inventory. Things you love to see. I just feel like that would be another level. I don't want to become a live streamer necessarily. I love the videos I make and everything like that. But I tell you what, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. You remember back in the day when I had like less than 50,000 subscribers? It was about 10,000 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers. That big stretch, which is arguably one of the hardest stretches of subscriber growth in YouTube history, other than maybe 1 to 1,000. It was the live stream era. I'd post videos every day, like, gameplay, funny stuff like that, the occasional crate opening. Obviously, crate openings absolutely slapped back then. But then, I forget you can't get Painted Dominus anymore. Then I'd go live with trading, maybe just gameplay. I don't even know how I managed to do so many live streams. I'm talking PS4 built-in live streams directly to the YouTube channel. And I don't know, maybe you know what? I think with the recording of the pick clip yesterday and this one, I think I might have convinced myself. All I've got to do is at some point I'll do a two-step process. I'll decide what I'm going to do on a live stream. Maybe I'll have a very rare batch like this, and an exotic to black market batch, and 100 golden gifts or something like that. And then I'll say in a video, I'll be like, right, this day, this time, I'm going to do a massive live stream on the pickapixel YouTube channel, and we just go for it. Oh, that's exciting. Can bite the bullet, see what happens, and I got that little tingle. That's the thing, that little YouTube spark that I wouldn't say has gone out necessarily, but obviously once you do daily videos for years and years and years, it gets to the point where you're very much like, right, this is what we're doing. We're making a video. After I record this video, I'm recording the blind trading, which I think you might have already seen on the channel. I just haven't recorded it yet because blind trading takes a little bit longer to organize. So being a regular human being, I put off the hardest task and do that last, as opposed to doing what I should be doing and doing it first. And actually, it's going to be really interesting because the clientele... Titanium White Paladin. Last time I got a White Paladin, I think... Did I get the White Octane, or was that the Grey Octane? I'm not entirely sure. But normally, I would do blind trading at about 4 to 6 p.m. UK time. I'll end up doing this blind trading in the morning UK time, probably around about 11 a.m., 11 to midday. So there should be different people online. We might get people from, say, Australia that would finally be awake to do the blind trading, because usually, obviously, a lot of the people that do blind trading tend to be from Europe, because that is the sort of time that I do it. So hopefully, I think there'll be enough people on the Discord to actually make it possible, because back in the day, I used to have to do blind trading, that's a dub, at a specific time, because I wouldn't have enough people to do it otherwise. And also, I didn't have a Discord server back then, so the way I used to do blind trading was send a tweet out and be like, and try and organize it that way. It took so long. Occasionally, I'd do a community post on YouTube. Either way, it was just long. So the Discord is saving grace for blind trading. And of course, Pick a Clip. That's a series I originally, right? Should I say how I originally did and pitched the idea for Pick a Clip? I first made a video saying, what do you think of this idea? This was 5 years ago. For basically what became Pick a Clip. It wasn't called that at the time. And what I did was I made an email and I was like, you can email your clips to this email. But then I'd have to download all the videos and then I'd spoil the videos because I'd have to download them to line them up in a play queue for me to watch. So I wasn't really sure how it was going to work. But now the Pick a Clip Discord tab is just... it's overpowered. It's overpowered. And like I said, the recent video I made, I mean, the luck was just crazy. It actually encouraged me to do my own prospect opening that you should have seen. And the luck was okay, but it was never ever going to be on the level that you guys get because collectively, your guys' luck is so much better than mine. Even though my luck is kind of decent, and hopefully we'll prove that today by getting at least an Octane or a Standard. I think we've had 3 Fenix, which is... possibly a record. We've had a white paladin, which is pretty cool, but oh, the grey standard. I paused. I was about to say we haven't had a standard or an octane yet, but we have now officially had the standard, so we just need the octane for this to be a dub, and then we should have enough exotics at the end to get, I want to say, 8 black markets. It usually does end up being 8, so I thought we'd get to close to the end there, but we weren't. It's just a bunch of stacks of items. So I reckon if we look at the remaining ones, Scarab is going to be an overpowered stack, and Goop. So we'll do those now. The Scarab stack and the Goop stack, I think they're going to lend itself well to some good luck. There's 9 trade-ups that can be had with these ones here. 48 items, 3 remaining. Let's see what we get here. 4 Scarabs, Goop Gang, Toilet Gang, caught you lacking once again. Although, I shouldn't say that because I've got a lot of nervous energy because I feel like, without being too graphic, I need to join the Toilet Gang, and I'm a bit worried as to how soon that may have to happen. But we have another Fennec. I'm going to try and see it through, and because that is one of the worst feelings, like when you gotta go, and for whatever reason you can't. Say you're, I don't know, in a car and it's just, you know, not the right moment. You're in a lesson, for example. It's just not there. But the more I'm talking about it, the more I probably need to go. So I'm going to try and smash through this and hopefully smash out a titanium white octane. Although, then again, saying that, with the state I'm in right now and I'm realizing I'm getting to, a titanium white octane might be enough to send me over the edge. So let's hope for a white octane, and let's hope I can keep my cool about it, because right now... ooh, for some reason I thought that was going to be an octane. Right now, we haven't really had much, and we are over halfway through. So let's just keep smashing this out, hoping for the best. ASIC Wheels, L, Jaeger 619, Snakeskin, Boyaka 619. God, what a throwback that is. I tell you what, I never actually used to, like, really watch wrestling or anything on TV, but I feel like if you're the kind of kid whose, like, parents say, like, don't let you play, you know, Call of Duty or wrestling, for example, back in the day, which my parents weren't particularly keen on me doing, it didn't really matter because you always had that mate whose parents let them play whatever you want. You remember, you guys know who I'm talking about. It might have been you. That mate who watched, you know, like 18 movies, who watched inappropriate shows, who played games like Call of Duty, even when they were like 8, their parents just, for whatever reason, were just like, you know what, if it keeps them happy, you do you. And you'd just go around your friend's house and it would just be like another world. It's like, oh my goodness, you get to play these games? That is how that was my first, for example, like Call of Duty experience went. That's why I was never a part of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 era, because I was still smashing out Wii Sports and Mario Kart Wii at that point, because that is a game obviously kids can play without any sort of worry. But then my friend, who was one of those friends who could kind of play games like that, introduced me to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 when it was new. And that's why, personal preference, and also Modern Warfare 3 does just slap, but that game is just, oh, it's just nostalgia. I remember we used to chuck on Example. If you guys don't know Example, get to know. My mate had it, like his CD, and he had a radio. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Next to his bed, we'd chuck the CD on, hit play. I can't believe we used to put CDs in radios to play music. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's actually a thing that happened. And we'd play split screen online multiplayer Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And of course, I just had to rock the snipers, because why not? But mate, it's just nostalgia, man. Absolute nostalgia. Yeah, I can't believe that, having to like chuck a CD on. That's mental. But then again, you know, I was someone who didn't really have social media or anything like that. I think the first social media, I got Facebook about a month before I started my first YouTube channel. So right up until I was about 13, I had no social media or anything like that. I mean, I had an MSN account, but I never really used it because it was literally just to talk to people. There were no added things. And Facebook back then, it wasn't like you go on Facebook now, I can see you stay on there for hours, you watch videos, you scroll and stuff like that. Back then, it wasn't like that. It was Farmville, basically. It was Farmville, which was, you know, it was fine, but Miniclip was really where it's at. And these days, I don't even know if Miniclip is, it's definitely still running, but I think they're pretty much just spamming the 8-ball pool now, which, by the way, is an absolutely goated game. So if you're watching this video and you're like, 8-ball pool, what is that? Miniclip, what is that? Please go and look it up. I'm trying to think of some other nostalgic games right now that you could go and look up. I tell you what, Toss the Turtle, bro. It takes a little while, but just the progression on that game. And when I say game, don't compare it in your heads to the likes of, you know, Rocket League, Fortnite. These are little flash browser games that are just nothing special. But seriously, go and check them out. And with that being said, I think I need to, with these final trade-ups, head to the bathroom, sort out the situation we've got going on, and I'll see you when we trade up to a black market. It's a burnt sienna merc to finish, so I'll see you in a bit. So I've got 40 exotics here, and 2 of them are golden moons. So we could potentially get a painted mainframe, painted Sub-Zero. That'll be the last trade that we do. We're going to smash through these now. Let's hope we can get one of the big 5. Painted, not painted. Dueling Dragons, mainframe, Fire God, Heatwave, or Dissolver. Let's smash it out now. Tora, that is an L. Why not give me an Intrudium while we're at it? Fireworks, let's give us something to sell fireworks about. Wet paint is not the one. Come on, one of the big 5. Singularity's not bad. Crimson Lobos, can't wait for the comments to tell me they're not crimson, but if you know, you know. Party time, okay, well, let's have a reason to party. That's not bad, but it's not one of the big 5. Final 2, Atomizer. Okay, it all comes down to this. No octanes today, which is a little bit mental. We had a standard, a bunch of Fenix, so it really does. It's all on this. Oh, why do I feel like that might... Oh, no, I think it's a drop. Shattered. I don't think Shattered is actually in the Golden Moon series. It's not. Damn, that is not an attractive pool of black markets. So what we got in this video, we got a black flamethrower, pretty cool. Grey standard, white paladin. These black markets, a bunch of Fenix, and that's pretty much it. So a rare pickapixel L, I think. I'm hesitant to say that after a video like this, but a rare L. Nevertheless, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please do drop a like, subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel, you have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Make sure to use code Pixel Army in the Rocket League item shop. Pixel.